Welcome and thank you for joining into today's Positive Forward Motion. This is your host, Denise Scattergood. Each week I discuss a topic that is designed to help you get more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, both personally and professionally. My goal is to add value to others by sharing a topic in 8 minutes or less, topics that will empower, motivate, and inspire you to have more happiness and success. Today's topic is how to be more productive, part 3. In part 1, I reviewed the importance of and how to create a firm foundation. And in part 2, we focused on time management. I must say that creating this series is really helping me to reset and be more productive myself because just like anything in life, we can fall off, lose our focus, get uncomfortable, and start to feel a little overwhelmed. And when this happens, I find it to be great news because it reminds us that something needs to change. And this week, we're going to focus on being more productive by learning how to positively delegate and ask for help. Many of us can get so overwhelmed and stressed out before we even try to tackle a project. And it's understandable, especially because there's so many things often that we don't even know how to do yet, or if we feel that we're in this all alone, which is usually not the case. Let me ask you if this inner dialogue sounds familiar. I don't know how I'm ever going to get this done. I have so much on my plate. I'm so overwhelmed. No one ever helps me. No one understands. Oh, I'm under so much pressure. Well, I can confidently say and admit to being here at one time or another in my life. And when our inner dialogue sounds like that, what the heck do you think you're projecting to others? Well, I'll tell you what you're doing. You're probably pushing people away that could and would help you. And that's why today we're going to talk about positive delegation. And when we ask for help and delegating tasks, it's a great way to help us be more productive. It also helps us to be more likable too. And first, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why learning to delegate is beneficial. Number 1 is the obvious. You want to delegate so you have less on your plate and more time to accomplish your goals. Number 2, when you delegate tasks to others, whether it be coworkers or family members, you're teaching them a new skill, which builds their confidence, and you're preparing them for even more responsibility in the future. And number 3, when you ask for someone's help, you make them feel important and trusted. And I mean, come on, who doesn't like to feel important and trusted? Next, let's review the top 3 reasons why people neglect to delegate. Number 1 is patience, or they feel they just do not have time to show others how to help them. Number 2 is control. They feel as if they are the only ones who can do it right. And number 3, negative previous experience when they have asked for help in the past. So let's move on to 6 steps to help you successfully delegate. Number 1, identify tasks to delegate by asking yourself some simple questions. 1, ask yourself, is there an expert who can help you here? Number 2, is the task that you're doing tedious and time consuming, which could easily be taught to someone else? And number 3, ask yourself, do I dread doing this part of the task? And do I know someone else who may find this to be fun and rewarding? Step 2 is to identify and ask for help before you're overwhelmed and frustrated. Number 3, delegate positively. When you follow step 2, you will have a calmer demeanor. So when you ask for help, you will do so without sounding demanding, impatient, and unreasonable. Number 4, explain why you're asking for help and be clear with your instruction and time frame for completion. Number 5, be thankful. When you delegate a task and the person completes it for you, be thankful and encouraging. And let's say you find that it's not perfect. Well, first find the good and share what you appreciate about them helping you. Then, if appropriate, inspire them to be their best by showing and sharing with them a way that it could have been done a little bit better. This way, you're both in it together. And number 6, don't take advantage. Just because someone was willing to help you and they did a great job does not mean you could take advantage of their time and expertise. This week, as you practice delegating, be mindful of how others ask for help and, most importantly, how they make you feel. Delegating from a position of demands or barking orders may seem to work for a short while, but it is a sure way to have a negative effect on your relationship with others. All great leaders, whether it be at home or at work, are effective communicators and delegate positively. When you learn to delegate positively at home and at work, you are helping, teaching, and inspiring others along the way. I promise you, when you practice positive delegation, you will have a stronger connection with your coworkers and family, and you're going to be more productive. If you would like a free PDF worksheet of this episode's action steps, you can find a downloadable link under each podcast episode on my website, denisescattergood.com. Don't forget to stay in the loop of all things positive forward motion by following me on Instagram and Facebook at Denise Scattergood, and you can find me on Twitter at Alert Trainers. To add even more positivity in your life, you can text the word positive to 313131, and you'll have special messages from me sent directly to your phone. If you like this episode, please review and share the podcast to help us spread our message of positive forward motion around the world. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday for a brand new episode. As always, I'm wishing you continued success and happiness, both personally and professionally. And remember to keep up the positive forward motion.